Hi, I'm Ross Purnell, editor and publisher of Fly Fisherman magazine. I am here at Pluma Lodge in Bolivia after a week of spectacular fishing, and I thought I would give a few pointers on how to prepare and what to pack for jungle fishing, for dorado in particular, because every jungle trip's a little bit different. First of all, what are you going to carry your stuff in? It is a long journey through a lot of baggage terminals and boat rides and helicopter rides. I use a Sea Run case that's super protective to take care of all my rods and my reels. You can store about 3 or 4 rods and 3 reels and all of your sunglasses. I've already stripped the line off this and given it to the guides, but my favorite reels this week were the Rove 7.9. This one has peacock bass paint on it. Also used the Ross salt reel. Those are my 2 favorites this week. The case is pretty key. This Sea Run case also locks, so your possessions are safe while you're not with them. I think fly lines are one of the most important considerations for a trip like this. I used Sonar Titan, Tropical Titan lines. These are have extra weight. They're 2x heavy, so according to the standards, a 10 weight line's actually a 12 weight line. You need that extra weight to throw these big flies. I packed 8 and 10 weight rods because I really like the 10 weight rods for throwing big flies. But as the week went on, I realized that here on the Pluma River, we were catching so many fish in very shallow water, and you needed more accurate casts, and we were casting at so many fish. I really gravitated toward the 8 weight Hardy Zane by the end of the trip. It was light, it was fast, and it was easy. It was easy to get to the fish. In terms of flies, you're using mostly bait fish imitations. One of my favorite flies this week was just a Dave Scope Mushmouth. Very simple. It's a striped bass fly, but this is easy to cast. Really, a lot of these big, bushy, bulky flies are fun to watch the fish crush them, but they're tough to cast. Speaking of tough to cast, mice pattern, like this one, the Rat, very tough to cast, but it is fun seeing 6 or 8 fish just all attack it and try to smash it. So if you run into a big pack of them, it's really fun to use mice or poppers and stuff like that. Sunglasses is an important consideration. I use Costa's Silver Sunrise Mirror. They're the yellow low light lenses. We're fishing right on the equator. It's dark at 6 p.m. So you're fishing in the shadows from 4:30 on. So there's a lot of shadowy shoreline fishing, and you need low light lenses so you can spot the fish. I can't emphasize how important it is to see the fish before you cast. This is very much a New Zealand situation. The water's clear, the fish are spooky, and they're in inches of water, calf deep or shallower. You also need to bring a good pair of pliers. You're using 40-pound test knottable wire that you'll need pliers to pull tight and cut. Don't bring your trout nippers or your hemostats. You need heavy-duty saltwater pliers to cut the wire and to pull all the knots tight. Usually the guides are going to do that with you, but you and a buddy are with one guide, you get split up. You need to be able to take care of your knots yourself so you don't have to go running to the guide every time. Bug protection here is super important. So covering up, long pants. I wore this squalish shirt a lot. It comes up to my chin. I treated all of my clothing with permethrin before I came, including the gloves. I bring 2 pairs of sun gloves. They get fish slime all over them every day, and they stink by the end of the day. So it's good to have 1 pair, you throw it in the laundry, and have a fresh pair. If you just have 1 pair of gloves, believe me, you won't be able to stand yourself. You'll be trying to hold your hands out from you because so many fish, you're going to be stinky and raunchy. Waterproof packed is essential. We didn't have a single drop of rain the whole week. It was beautiful, but you will be crossing the river belly deep very often. Sometimes you have to swim for it. And this is a flotation device. If it's full of air, you can just hang on to it, float across the river. So you don't need to worry about swimming, whether you're a good swimmer, bad swimmer. This is your flotation device, and you always need a waterproof backpack with you. This one is the Patagonia Guide Water, and I love it because I have special Jeff Courier artwork on mine. In terms of clothing, I wore these this week. These are the new Sims. Man, I can't remember what they're called, but they're tights. They're shorts with built-in tights. And this stuff's like really stretchy, so you have a lot of mobility. And this is really strenuous athletic wading. You're going over rocks and logs and crouching down with the fish and bending. And having this stretchiness and flexibility and mobility was super important. And once again, you have to keep covered up at all times. So I thought that was a fantastic option. Pants don't stretch as much, and when you're trying to lift your knees, crawl over stuff, you don't have the same mobility. And finally, I think the most important consideration for the jungle is your footwear. If you don't take care of your feet, you're going to ruin your trip. You have to be able to walk. Your feet are your most important tool, besides your eyeballs, I guess. You got to take care of your feet. Good neoprene booties inside of lightweight but real sturdy boots. These are the Sims flyweight boots. They treated me great this week. You need felt soles. Do not come here with rubber soles. The reason this river is exceptional is because it's covered with algae, and the sabalo eat the algae, but it's an algae factory out there. It's slippery and slick, and you have to have good felt soles and take care of your feet. Every night when I came back from fishing, I washed my feet, got them clean, dried them off with Gold Bond powder, and wore Crocs or these new Extra Toughs, whatever, or you wear flip-flops. Just make sure your feet are dry and clean at the end of the day so you don't have that swamp water on them all day. And you will have an amazing trip, because Pluma River Lodge is one of the best experiences of my life. Not just the fishing, but the pristine jungle, the helicopter flying, and the people here. I highly recommend it and hope you can make it here one day.